So to sew a basic face mask, just take some material. I just have kind of a lighter material. It's kind of a seersucker material. Fold it in half, measure out 13 by about 5.5, 6 inches roughly. I have a little smaller face, so I'm going about 5.5. Cut that material out and then turn the pattern side towards itself. If you've got a couple pins, it just keeps the fabric in place while you're giving it a quick zip through. About halfway through, give it a pin. Keep one end open so you can pull it through when you're done sewing. I have a pretty squeaky machine, so I apologize about the noise. Just give it a pretty quick straight stitch. I have kind of a rough edge here, so I'm just gonna take the pins out. You can trim off any major excess if you want to. Good enough. Again, it does not have to be perfect. Pull the pattern side back out. You can use a pen, or if you have a little bone tool, to push the corners out. Make sure the pen's retracted. A pencil or just something to get into the corner. You can rub it along the edges if you wish. So as you turn your iron on, give it a quick press. I'll just lay down a little quicker. When you're ironing, fold your outer edges in. It doesn't have to be exact again, just a little bit. Give it a quick press. So the edges back in. From here, just trim your edges a little bit. Gather up your material and make about 3 pleats in the edges. As close or as far apart as you like. I like to give a little more space at the top.
I always need to use my car. Sorry.
Again, we are not going for perfection, we're just going for finished. Try to go the same direction on the other side. So if you went down on the one side, go up on the other, just to keep it uniform. The pleating. We're going to take one quick zip through the edges to keep the pleats in. Try to go in the same direction as the pleats are going down. It just makes it a little easier. Again, if you don't, there's not going to be a huge consequence to it. I hope my machine cooperates here. You can pull the needles out as you go. Try to keep the pleats down with your fingers. This does not have to be perfect. You're going to be folding these edges in. Side done. No, I want to go in the same direction as the pleats just to make it a little easier. From here, if it looks a little messy, it's okay. You can clean it up with your scissors or whatnot. But we are going to be folding all this in to 2 little hair binders. I could not find elastic anywhere, so we got creative with hair binders. I'd stretch them out just a little bit. Take them over the outside edge, and you're going to be pinning all that ugly edge in. Again, your machine will probably work a little better than mine. I've already made a couple a little slower than this. This is just for the purpose of tutorial. You can try to pin these down or just kind of hold them tight with your fingers. Get as close to the edge, but keeping the binder away from the sewing so it keeps loose. Those off in a minute. Do the same thing to the other side. These are brand new binders. They've not been on a ponytail before. But you could use used ones if that's all you got. Hold it in, hold it down. It's close to the binder, but not sewing the binder in. Give yourself a little trim. And there you have it. You have your face mask.